Hello my loves, today I have a collection video. We're gonna do an overview review, tutorial, swatches and stuff of the new ColourPop Hannah Montana collection. Don't mind my nails, I was meant to get them done today but my nail lady is sick. So they are looking crap. In this collection there's an eyeshadow palette, lippy sticks kits. So it's like the pencil and lippy stick. Then there is a shimmer lip gloss keychain, a body glitter, eyeliner and face stamp and a hair clip. So let's put something together. I had a few messages on Instagram of people requesting this video as well. So yay, it literally arrived on my doorstep this morning. It was perfect timing. Here's the hair clip. It's like a little star hair clip, claw clip. Quite cute. The eyeshadow palette is where I'm at. I want to see what this looks like inside because I've not actually had a look yet. I have no idea what to expect actually. It looks like this. The only thing I remember hearing about is that it's like half-half. There's like a Miley side and a Hannah side. So far I love the packaging. I love the colors and everything. It's called the Best of Both Worlds eyeshadow palette, which is just obviously genius. Please don't be broken. Oh my gosh. Okay, first impression, I love the colors. I love how there's like a pinker side and then a more like, you know, bluey teal side. So yeah, there's like each side. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I love these colors. The more I look at them, the more I love them. Do we do something pinkier or do we do something like blue? Oh man, I don't know. Maybe I'll do a little bit of both. Maybe I'll do like a pink lower lash line or a blue lower lash line, or I don't know. Oh man, no, I'm actually obsessed with these colors. Sweet niblets. It's like a really pale, like light green. That would look so cool on the brow bone for like a colorful brow bone. I think I'm gonna do a pink lower lash line today because I really want to use that on my brow bone. Let's go ahead and just add a little bit more concealer over my lids. I'm gonna do my eye makeup first. Also, do not mind my fake tan. It is so bad on my body right now. I actually need to scrub it off, but I've got an event this weekend. It's Mardi Gras. And I want to do like a fresh tan. So normally I would have like scrubbed it and reapplied it today. But I don't want to. I want to like let my skin kind of recover. So I'm going to like scrub it off a bit tonight and then not fake tan for the rest of the week, if you know what I mean. Because it's like, you know, when it starts going real like dry and like patchy and stuff like that, it's like breeding out. This is the baddest bod, or it's called something like that. I think it's from like White Fox Boutique, and I actually do really like it, except it's really drying if I do more than one layer. I did 2 layers on my body right now and it's like peeling and stuff, so I need to just stick to the 1 layer. I've already got my eyebrows done, as you can see, and I did actually get my first laser tattoo removal. So if you've got any questions about that, let me know and I can talk about it in a video. There's still tattoo there because it takes a few sessions to get rid of the like brow tattoos, but yeah, I've had my first session and I'm obsessed already. And I still loved my brow tattoos. It's just that I obviously do them a lot thinner now, so it was just getting annoying to like cover them, whereas now like I covered them today so much easier, like with less concealer than I normally would do, and it doesn't look as like grey and green and stuff. Like with the concealer on top, it looks much better covered, if that makes sense. I don't even know if that makes sense. So I don't know, I have to think about if I want to get them tattooed again when I've got, like, I need to just see how they look. I think, like, wait and see. I might get them tattooed again, I might not, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna start with Ordinary Girl. Oh man, okay. It's like a very pale brownie, peachy brownie color by the looks of it. And I'm just going to, it's literally like 1 shade darker than my skin tone, but I'm just going to put that through the crease to set the concealer so it doesn't crease. It's actually a really good like soft glam vibe transition if I was doing a soft glam look, because sometimes I feel like I'm going for a soft glam look and then I put on the transition shade and it's immediately like too dark and too full on, and then it's just not soft glam anymore. I'm excited. This is the first time I'm doing proper makeup since getting my laser tattoo removal. By the way, my code for ColourPop is Shaaanxo. I'll link everything I'm using down below. Right, now that that's on, I'm going to go immediately in with, I think, that Sweet Niblets shade. So it's like a very pale minty green. And I don't know if you saw the look I did on my Instagram and stuff. I did a look with like this color brow bone maybe like a couple months ago and I loved it. And this color's even better than the one I used last time. I don't think I'm going to go all the way in. I'm going to kind of like blend it and keep most of the like intense pigment right underneath the highest part of the arch of the brow. Oh, that's the most perfect like turquoise highlight color. I know it's not for everyone, but I love it. Like, yes, absolutely. Now, do I want to keep it soft glam or do I want to do like something bold? I don't know. I want it to be fun, but I don't want it to be too intense, I don't think. It's got the perfect amount of pigment, the perfect amount of punch. It'll look cool on the lid, in a corner. You could even use it to transition if you wanted to. For this similar effect, if you wanted to go more pinky, like there's the pinker one there, which I feel like is a little bit darker, but there's also this like lilac as well, which looks so good. Let's swatch them for you guys, because I don't know if I'll end up using them. Oh, they look kind of similar, but they're not. They're really not. Look if I turn. One's way more pink, one's way more purple. I love them. Wow. I think I'm gonna go in with the same color. Sorry to be boring, but on the inner corner, oh, they look so cool. It's like mint choc chip. Maybe I'll do like a little mint choc chip lid. Okay, let's do it. This is it performing without a white base as well. If you wanted it to be even more like bright and full on, a white base is what you want. I'm gonna use this flat eyeshadow brush. It's a shimmery one this time, so let's see what it looks like. Oh, it's so pretty. I feel like it's like the perfect mermaid shade. And this is just dry, of course. You can always wet them if you want them to be even shinier. And I'm really blending it into the lighter color that we've already got on. Do you like it when I just make stuff up on the fly, or do you like me to come in with a plan and inspiration picture and, you know, like a Pinterest picture or like another creator? What do you prefer? Do you like both? I think I like both, but sometimes when I just create things on the fly, I'm like, is this annoying to watch or is this good to watch? Obviously with stuff like the perfume series, it's probably fun to watch because it's like a challenge almost. But like a tutorial like today, is this just annoying to experience? Like, please just be honest. Let me know. I'm gonna take this around the top of my lid and then I'm gonna do like a winged brown shape, I think. This color is perfection. I love it. There's like no notes. It is so pretty. The shimmer in it is like this little like, it's like golden, it's almost like gold and silver almost vibes. Like it just looks so pretty. Oh my gosh, it is so pretty. I'm going to go in now with the next color down. We're kind of using this quad at the moment, and you could create a whole of that quad if you wanted. Just like any of them. Like if you look at any of those like 4 shapes, how good's it? I just love the color story. I love how they're laid out. This color story up here, let me know if you want another video, because these 4 like plum pinks, wow, and like this like taupey silver, unreal. This nail, I literally cracked this nail yesterday making muffins with porter. I like grabbed the door handle to our like the bins like in our cabinets in our kitchen. I pulled it and my nail just like cracked off. So this shade is like a light brown. It's called Sea View High. It's like a light brown with silvery reflect like glitters in it. Normally these colors you could still apply like to the crease or whatever, because usually you can just like flick the shimmers out and it doesn't look like glittery or anything, or you can like press them and maintain the glitter, if that makes sense. So I'm kind of applying that to the bottom part of my lid like this. I'm going to blend it with the greeny seafoam color. Pretty. This color would look beautiful all over the lid, and then that first transition shade just blended into the crease for like an everyday soft brown look. I might have to try that as well. I've got a lot of ideas for this palette. It's giving me a lot of inspo. And so far all of these colors are performing beautifully. I haven't had any duds just yet, but we will continue and have a look. Sometimes you get the odd dud with ColourPop, but then most of the time it's so good, especially for the price. Like I have to say, I have a lot of ColourPop eyeshadow palettes and I reach for a lot of them. I do think they are just so good, like such good value. As much as I love like my Natasha Denona, my Danessa Myricks and brands like that, the price tag makes me want to commit crime. Right, I'm just blending that up onto the outer part of the crease a little bit, keeping it very simple. Like that is just, oh, so pretty. It is like that Y2K colour combo as well. Like that is so Hannah Montana. It's so
Lizzie McGuire.
Lizzie McGuire. That's what I was trying to think of. Thank you. I'm going to take the same brush. It's a little tulip shaped blender brush, by the way. I'll link it below. Let's go with the next darkest shade, Nashville. I really want to go to Nashville, guys. Alright, and I'm going to keep that similar shape. So that wing shape. And then I'm going to scoop it up a little bit in the outer corner. That's a really nice tone. This is a matte one. And then just going to keep blending that into the other brown. Oh, I really like that. It's definitely, obviously it's darker, but it's got a more like cool tone element to it than the previous brown. The previous one's very like chocolate milk. And this colour is like just so much deeper. There's another deeper one than this as well, but yeah. I'm a huge fan of that tone. It would look bomb as a liner as well. But I'm going to go in with the darkest one as a liner today, just so I can try out as many of the colours as I can. I'm just going to go in with this blendy brush that we used in the crease earlier. I've just flipped my brush over and gone back into that chocolatey shade, Sea View High, and I'm just tapping it back over top just to create a really nice seamless blend and add a bit more of that warmth. That's how we're looking. It's not a super blended look, but a little bit. Look how nice, like, is this vein. Look how nice my skin is looking. Like, I've done skincare today. I'll link all of the products I've done or applied down below. It's just my normal little routine. LED mask last night, my current body one. It's my favorite. I'll link that below too. I don't even know if I've shown you on YouTube. I've got a discount code for it. It's really expensive, but I've been using it for, I don't even know how long, guys, honestly. But it's been at least like, I'd say 5-6 months. Even Hamish has started using it because he's seen the results. Like, he's like, nah, it makes your skin look so glowy, the redness has gone down, like all this stuff. Like, look at that. And then I had micro needling, the skin pen, done like 2 weeks ago or a week and a half ago. And it is just so like plump and glossy. Like, there's no concealer or anything there. You can literally see all my like my skin's not perfect. Hello. Like, you can see all the freckles and everything as proof. There's nothing there. And it just looks so pretty. And then I also used my new Metacube, like the booster thing. I didn't get the new one. I bought it, of course, right before they launched the new one. Awesome. Don't you love when you do that? Like when you buy a new iPhone or something and then they release like a new iPhone like the next friggin' month and you're like, cool. That basically happened to me. I'm going to take a little angled brush and the darkest brown. This is called Robbie Ray. Just a nice matte dark brown. You can see how much darker it is than the one we just used. I'm going to start by pushing it right into the lash. I'm not too worried about the shape we go for here because I can conceal it if I mess it up. Maybe something like that long. I literally had someone message me yesterday on Instagram. Mind you, she was just asking for advice from me like 2 or 3 days previous to this. Anyway, and then she was just saying that she doesn't like me anymore because I come across as very vain. I mean, fair enough. Like, do you know how hard it is to love yourself? Yes, you guys do know how hard it is to love yourself. And I love myself and I put a lot of effort into myself and it's literally low-key my job to be vain in a way. No, but like my confidence has risen a lot in the last few months because I've just been literally pouring so much love into my own cup through like exercising and my little self-care routines and everything. Just everything, you know? And then she says that I've had so much work done. Like, I'm sorry, if you consider my boob job that I got like, what, 12 years ago? Fair enough. And my Botox and my lip filler, my, like, I don't even think I have a full mil on my lips, by the way. And even if I did, no one, like, so. And my Botox that I get literally the lowest dose for each time. And even if I didn't, even if I got more than that, and even if I had a complete body full of plastic. And what? If you don't like it, you don't do it. I don't understand women like that. Like I'm sorry, if you are happy with yourself, au naturel or whatever, and you just think anyone else has done too much or whatever the case may be, good for you. Or if you are messaging women and trying to put them down because you're not feeling the best. I know what it's like to not feel your best. I've not felt my best since having a baby. Like, it was like a very hard journey for me. I know what it's like. And do you know something I never ever ever did? I never ever ever put down another woman. Crazy concept, eh? Like, some people, I put it on my close friend story. I was like, is it okay if I just tell this girl to shut the F up? Obviously I didn't, because this girl could be going through stuff and I try to be empathetic and things, but it's just low-key triggering when a woman tries to like better herself and feels good and people just try to like shut you straight back down and push you back down. In New Zealand we call that tall poppy syndrome. It's not like a known thing around the world, but if you want to like learn something about like, I don't know, the psychology of people, Google tall poppy syndrome. That's like the vibe it gives, and it's really, really sad. I am never going to be everyone's cup of tea, just like you aren't going to be everyone's cup of tea. There's no one in the world that everyone likes. No one. Not a single person. No one. The best person you can think of, the kindest person you think of, there's still people that don't like that person. The most generous person in the world, there's still people that don't like them. There's like the most evil people in the world and people love them. And it's just so easy on the internet to block someone or like, this girl follows me. It's like, what are you... Anyway, moving along. I'm taking the same brush, guys, and I'm going to go into Two Lives, which is a really beautiful, deep, bluey, turquoisey, perfect colour. Perfect. We're going to just put a little bit of that right on that inner part of my lid like this. And that's just going to define my eye. I might even like do a little like inner corner once we've done like the rest of my base. I'm gonna do all of the bottom lash line work soon. All right, the only shade from that side that I didn't use was this COLOURPOP. So I'll just swatch it. It looks like a blue purple reflect almost. Look how amazing that is. I don't think it's gonna go with the look I've done today, but just so that you know what it looks like. I'm not trying to pull the fingers, I promise. Unless you're that one, no, I'm joking. Unless you're that one girl. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Beautiful shade. Look at that. It's insane. Don't mind my like white hands either. We're gonna do like my foundation to match that, and it's nothing's matching right now. Everything's tragic. It's fine. Before I do any mascara and everything, I'm gonna do my base. Let's do a little bit of foundation. Is this rinsed? Oh my god, my hair is everywhere. I think I'm going bald. Look at the color of this. This is shade 4 Neutral. I kind of want to like wear it. This was at the bottom of my drawer. I kind of want to wear it just to see if it's like effed up. I'm like mixing it up. I think it's just like, it needs like a really good mix. But this is like almost finished. Maybe this could be my next project pan along with her Flawless powder. I've almost finished that. We'll use it today as well. By the way, I've had so many of you guys rediscover my channel lately. I don't know how. I've had so many messages from people saying, oh my gosh, like I've just like found your channel again. So welcome back to some of you guys. Like, I know life happens. Everyone grows up. Like, heaps of people don't like makeup the same way as like we all loved it 10 years ago when it was all new and exciting. People have kids, people like, so much changes, like jobs. We were like all in high school and stuff back in those days, you know, like we've grown up now. But it's like kind of cute that so many, I didn't even prime. I don't really need it though. I've got such good skincare on. It's just really cute. Like, I love those messages when people are like saying that they just like started watching my videos again. It's like nostalgic and relaxing, and I'm like, that's what I'm here for. Like, that's all I care about, is just creating a space where you can like watch my videos and relax. Maybe you'll find some inspiration, maybe, you know, you'll learn something new, but the main part is just for us to like all hang out and just enjoy something. Like, it's just, it's not serious. It's not that serious. It's just, let's just play with makeup. Life is so serious, so like this place does not need to be serious. Okay, this still is applying perfectly. Doesn't smell weird and it doesn't hurt my skin. Nothing stings. So, I mean, that's a great start. This is a beautiful foundation. I used to love this. And then the problem with stuff like this is like, I start using it, I love it, and then I like stop using it because I'm like, oh no, it's expensive, I don't want to use it up. And then you just end up wasting it because it just sits there. And this is that whole thing. I've seen it all over social media. If you've got expensive, nice things, use them. Don't always wait. Like, obviously there's exceptions, hello. But with a lot of things, like, what are you waiting for? Make an ordinary day amazing. Use your nice things. You work hard for these nice things, guys. And we never know what life is going to throw at us. You get given a really nice bottle of wine and you're waiting for like a special occasion. Why? Why not just create a little date night, even if it's just you? Have a little date night with yourself. Make your favorite like takeaway food at home. Like, do a little ritual. This is what I do anyway. Like, some days I'll like be like, oh, I just feel like sushi, but I make it into like a little like, it's like, I don't want to say it's self-care because it's kind of not. I don't know. But just like the action of like slowing down, making something myself, it's that satisfaction that it gives you doing something yourself rather than just like buying it at a shop. I don't know. But if you prefer to just buy it at a shop, by all means, go for it. But anyways, like, you know, just slow down, put on your favorite music or podcast or TV show, make your favorite meal and drink your flash wine and just actually enjoy yourself. Have a nice bubble bath and just enjoy it. Like, what are you waiting for? All of a sudden, you can turn your Wednesday night into like the highlight of your week. Life is all about finding joy here, there, and everywhere. It's really hard for me. Like, I find it really hard to live life sometimes when I have nothing to look forward to. Like, I always say to Hamish, I'm like, oh, I need like something booked in. Like, I need like a girls' weekend, or I need a trip, or I need something to look forward to. Otherwise, every single day just feels so mundane. But I've kind of changed my mindset into now I'm like, how can I just make each day a little bit more whimsical? How can I do something that'll just brighten up my week at any point, you know? Music's a huge one for me. Music's huge. This base looks bomb. There's no primer either. And that colour literally is almost perfect. Love. Anyway, sorry, I'm blabbing. I don't know if this is helpful at all, but it's just one of those little mindset shifts. I feel like with my brain, if I go into a day telling myself that I don't know what I'm doing, I don't feel good, I'm miserable, I'm tired, like la 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 la, my brain literally amplifies that, and all of a sudden I'm telling myself like negative things. Whereas if I wake up, even if I'm feeling tired, I put on my favorite music, give myself a little bit of that like feel good. I just have to gaslight myself every day, and honestly it makes me feel so much better. Some days like the weather is so miserable. I'm so affected by weather. I'm so affected in winter by the darkness and everything. I just have to like put on cute whimsical outfits, bit of colour. This current trend of like Y2K is making me feel alive as a human being again. Like, even as the trends keep changing, I just don't know if I'll ever let go of like colour and stuff again. You know, like the last few years since having a baby, I feel like my whole life was just so dull. That sounds horrible. I don't mean because of my son. I just mean the trends and everything. Like clean girl makeup and like oh, old money vibes, which I never really liked that. But you know, like everything was just so bland. This stuff is what life's all about. Thank you Zara Larson as well. I feel like she like literally brought back the Y2K as well, and her makeup artist. Obviously it's a joint effort like of just all these different things coming together. It's just making me feel alive again in the best way. All right, concealer. Like if this attitude of mine is vain, I sound like I'm so hung up on this girl's comment, but it's not even that. It's just frustrating because it's the first comment I've had in so long of someone putting me down when I literally must have the best audience in the entire internet, because I've had probably 500 comments in the last 6 months or so, 3 or 4 months or so, of people just saying it's so good to see you, like you can clearly tell that you're feeling more like yourself again. Like I've had literally a variation on that message, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people saying that here on YouTube, on Instagram, like everywhere, TikTok, and every single one of those messages like makes me feel so like it brings me joy, because I'm like, yes, like, and it just makes me happy that other people can see it too, because it's a lot of work, you know. Anyway, and so like this one girl is like the first person I've seen to try and put me down for bettering my brain is the biggest thing. Like God forbid a woman has confidence, and God forbid a woman doesn't dread to show herself, you know? It's just, oh, I need to stop. It actually, maybe I am way more affected by this person's comment than I want to admit to myself. A woman can never escape criticism, ever. 1 minute you're too this, 1 minute you're too that. You can go from either spectrum. You get hate for being big, small, fit, unfit, curvy, slim, natural, plastic. You get hate for your natural teeth. You get hate if you fix your teeth. You get hate if you have a natural brow. You get hate if you have a fake brow. You get hate for surgery. You get hate for not having surgery. You get hate for everything. It doesn't even matter what you do. You get hate if you're insecure. You get hate if you're confident. You get hate if you're conservative. You get hate if you show skin. You just literally can never, ever, 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 ever win. No matter what. Because everyone's got these different views of you and how you should be. And that's why it's just so important to do what literally just makes you happy. And I don't even care what it is, as long as you're not hurting anyone else. Wow, this video is really taken a turn. Mostly under my eyes. I'm going to use this today instead of my other flower nose powder. This is a blush in the shade Niveus Swan No. 1. It's the Ballet Swan blush, but it's really nice under the eyes. It's more of like a matte brightening powder. It's not a blush at all. Beautiful formula. And I'm literally just applying that quickly underneath here so I can work on that eyeshadow, and then I'm going to set the rest of my face after I've done the eye makeup, I think, or maybe just the eyeshadow. We need to do some pink, I think. Pink, I think. Tie in a bit of this outfit. I put on my like most sparkliest top. This is just from Shein, guys, and the necklace too. I buy a lot of like just random stuff like this off there. I just always look at the reviews, and I literally barely ever get duds. I actually like wear the stuff I buy, you know what I mean? I know people hate on Shein, but at the end of the day, it's literally the same as friggin' all the other boutiques I shop off as well. Okay, I'm gonna take a little pencil brush. What should we do? I don't even know. Okay, maybe I'll just, first off, I'm gonna take Backstage Pass, which is that baby pinky color. Now I'm going to start just next to that green. I want to have the green like there. So if you want another look with this palette, please just let me know. Even if it's like short form, I can upload it to my shorts. This is a beautiful color. This would actually, it's like got a little bit of like a cool tone, and it would look so good just blended all over the lid. Like as a single color eyeshadow look, it would be so, so pretty. Right, I'm going to take that same brush and I'm going to take the dark color. This is called Sold Out Tour. It's a dark plum. These colors are just literally perfect. Even imagine this trio. Oh, I have to swatch it because I don't think I'm going to use it today. This is called No. 1 Hits. This is insane. It's like satin taupe on steroids. Do you remember satin taupe? That was like the most iconic eyeshadow ever back on like OG YouTube days. Okay, we're taking that super dark plum just on the very outer there. Just a little bit. These colors are way more purple than pink, to be fair. Right, I'm just gonna swatch. This lily color, oh my god. Like imagine these three, or that one, and that one, and an eye. Like there's so many. I'm sorry, there's so many options. Look at this color. Okay, imagine the first color we used in our crease with this on the lid for a soft glam look, and then that nice like warm shimmery brown as well to shape the eye. That would be ultimate soft glam. Okay, there's literally about 5 different makeup looks I want to try with this palette. Maybe we could do a mini series. So make sure you pick up the palette before it sells out if you want to like follow along and recreate any of them. This is insane. This is so pretty. Okay, anyway, I feel like I'm gonna use Guitar Cutie. I'll swatch on my finger first. Oh yeah. Is it gonna be too bright? I'm scared. And then this one's called Secret Identity. Oh, that's such a pretty color. It's more like of a sheer shimmer, like a sheen shimmer, like a very fine shimmer. It's just way more purple than I thought. I thought that was like gonna be pink, but it's really not pink. It's really purple, like cool tones. Guitar Cutie. I'm just gonna smudge it on top so that it just makes the whole lower lash line a bit more pink. I'm not going to apply it really bold, like I'm kind of blending it so it just gives a sheen rather than like a bold shimmer. You see the difference, hopefully. And then I might just try to find like a baby pink kind of color for the waterline. Maybe even this. This is like a baby pink nude. This is Flower Nose. I'll link it below. That's perfect. Oh, I forgot to put on my rings. I'm gonna do some cute rings to go with this like vibe. Hold on. This is my engagement wedding band of the day. I always like wear random ones. I'm like, hey Miss, do you like my ring of the day? And he cracks up. I still obviously love my engagement ring, but I'm just obsessed with like random things. These are Shein, guys, soz, but I mean, the quality of these is decent. I've worn them like heaps of times and like nothing breaks. They're like solid. Whoops, I was not filming. I was just saying I've just winged out the inner corner a little bit with that green liner color as well. Just to like, I don't know, I feel like it makes my eyes look a little bit bigger. It's not for everyone. I used to hate doing that and now I can't stop. That's the eye makeup done. We just need to put on lashes and mascara. So I'll probably just do that off camera because I've talked too much. And I'll come back and let you know what I ended up using. So here is the before. Lashes are on. I used the Gold Digger chopped up and put underneath my natural lashes. And I put the like clustery bits right on the inner corner. Just to like create a bit of interest. I don't know. Here's a little close up. I am literally obsessed. I love this eye makeup. Like I think if I was recreating this, I probably would just keep the bottom lash line like brown, but I wanted to try out more of the colors obviously. I also just filled in my brows a little bit with my brow pencil that I got off Yes Style. I'll link it below. It's so good and so cheap. Anywho, let's get cracking because this video is probably 12 years long. I kind of forgot about the fact that there's this in the collection. It's the eyeliner and stamp duo. I mean, to be fair, we didn't do eyeliner, we did the eyeshadow. It's just like little shapes. I probably won't do this today though. I'm too scared of like ruining my makeup. There's a star on one side. I'll just show you because I'll probably use this in a different video. Oh, the third one was really good, but the first two were a bit wonky. And then on the other side, it's just a liner. I kind of thought it was going to be stars and butterflies because of the packaging, but it's not. So it's just a normal eyeliner on the other end. We have the Hannah Montana Secret Superstar Shimmer Lip Gloss Keychain. Look how cool this is. Okay, so that's like obviously one of them. It's this pink one. And then there's a second one. So this is the Hannah Montana Keeping It Real. Looks like this. And oh my god. And it's a little... Okay, so this one's a star and this one's a butterfly. Like the actual... Oh my god. At my growing age, I shouldn't be this excited about these things. But also, that's another thing. Who cares about that number? Do whatever brings you joy. I don't give a shit if it's childish. Like, stop it. This is what makes me happy. This is giving me the same vibes as I get when I do my flower nose videos and I'm just like, ah! Like, that's that dopamine hit. All right, and then we also have these. So we've got Rock Sensation and it comes with the lippy stick and pencil. I do love the lippy pencils. I use them a lot. Rock Out the Show lip liner. Nice like mauvey brown. And then the lippy stick. Oh, it's glossy-ish. Smooth Talkin'. It's a pearlized finish. See, it's like a glossy kind of vibe. It's like, I know it's pearl, but like, it doesn't really look like it's got shimmer. It just looks like super glossy, honestly. Maybe, I don't know, it's hard to tell. You could so mix and match these, I reckon, as well. Like, if you got both. Because these ones look pinker. So this one is the Malibu Dreaming. It looks like this. This lippy pencil is called Take It Slow. And it's more mauvey pinky rather than nude. I mean, that one's like very warm orangey compared. This one's much more mauvey pink. And then the lipstick is called This Is the Life. It's a cream. So that is the two duos. I feel like I'll go with the nude one. Even though I think the pink would be really pretty. I just feel like I want to play with those glosses, so let's go for it. Wait, that's the pink. Okay, we'll do a little bit of pink and a little bit of nude. What the heck did I just do to my lip liner? That's not even close to my lip line. What the? I kind of wish there was more of like a lighter, cooler tone liner like with this eye makeup I've done, but you know. This is the pearlized one. Smooth Talkin'. Yeah, on the lips it's much more pearly. I'll probably change my lip combo with this eye makeup because I feel like I would love this lip combo with a different look. or if I had that like, you know, that nice like warm brown, the one with the shimmer all over the lid with a little bit of that like really nice like nude shimmer, and then this. But obviously with the colors I've chosen today, I don't know, like maybe if I just had like the green and chocolate tones it would like look, yeah, I think that's what the problem is. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Like if we just don't look at the eye makeup, it's so pretty. Okay, low-key, I just feel like I want to swatch these and maybe do a different lip combo. So this one here is called Keeping It Real. I'm assuming, yeah, it's just like a clear with greeny, purpley shimmers, which makes sense. Hello. Like, it's all for the vibes and it smells nice. Okay, and then this one I'm assuming is going to be just pink glitter. It's called Secret Superstar. Yeah, that one's so pretty. Okay, let me put on a different lip because we've swatched these. They're gorgeous, but today's eye makeup is just too like intense. It needs to just be like a subtle lip today. This might be too dark, but I'm thinking Dawn. It's like not super cool tone, not super warm. Like, let me just show you. Just like a really subtle line though. Like not anything too thick. Just to shape my, I've got a double lip line. People are like, oh, you've got migrated filler. I literally have no lip line there. Even with no filler on my lips, it looks the same. I'm overlining a little. I think that lip pencil is better though with this look. Kind of matches that color perfect. And then, I don't know if I want to do like a base or just put this straight on. Just keep it really simple. I feel like I do need something on there. Maybe I'll just go in with Flesh Pot because that's like my favorite lipstick right now. Because it just goes with everything. It's like the perfect pinky nude. Literally just sits on my desktop because if I get confused with my lips and I don't know what to do, that's what I grab. And it looks so good with that lip liner actually. Holy, that's a lip combo. Let's do a little bit of this one. I'm going to mix it a little bit even though low-key don't want to because it looks cool, like ombre. I guess it still is. Yep. Can you see this? Let's see if I can zoom all the way in so you can probably see my moustache. Actually, I shaved it yesterday. No moustache. It's not super glittery. Not like the Kiko ones or anything. It's much sheerer. But you just get that little bit of glitter. It's so pretty. Love it. Okay, I just feel so much better in that lip combo versus like those colors. I think these ones will look sick with a different eye look. I'll whip through this. I think I need to repurchase this foundation because I cannot stop staring at my skin. Contour. I'm just going to use this palette for all of my face just because we're going to keep it simple. I always put a little bit of contour just here, like under my ear. I have been obsessed with this Patrick Tar brush. It's the For Face 3 for my bronzer. I'm just using the lighter bronzer shade in this palette today, even though like I don't know, I've got tan and stuff going on. I don't know, I just don't want my face to be too bronzed. A little bit of the contour shade. Best contour shade in the world, by the way. It's made me fall in love with contouring again. This palette is just everything to me. Oh, it's called She's Everything. Literally. Literally. The pink, because I'm wearing pink. Boom. Just same brush. I always just use the same brush. There's probably like 20 different colours of things in this brush right now. I need to wash it. Whatever's left on the brush over the nose. And then I'm going to use a different brush, my favourite one. Applied a bit too much today, whoops. Got like no shimmer on my brow bone, so maybe, you know, balance it out a little bit. And the last thing is just my little moles and freckles. Oh wait, the last step is this. It's the Roll-On Body Glitter in the shade Stage Lights. Little bugs. I really want some disco balls. Random, but I really do, like just in my house. This looks like it's got like a yellowy golden with purple. I feel like I've been filming for 2 hours. This is going to be really fun for me to edit, isn't it? Yeah, it's definitely quite purple. You see that? La la la. I'm just gonna like rub it in. I love this eye makeup. Once again, not sure about the pink purple underneath. I kind of wanted to do that to tie it into what I was wearing in the end, because I don't know, I just looked at the I looked at this and I was like, oh, there's gonna be pink. So I put on pink, but I was wrong. The top of my eye makeup right now is literally everything to me. I'm obsessed, and I don't even really like wearing turquoise or blue, but I am a changed woman this year. So there you go. This is limited edition, pick it up if you like it. It's so much fun. I don't think anything I tried was bad quality. Everything was pigmented, smooth, easy to blend. I'm very, very happy. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please thumbs up. It really helps me out, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!